Hi, my name is Maura. I'm at the Mediterranean Sea in Tel Aviv, Israel, and you're watching what I'm doing right now.
This is the last week that we are going to be at this building, which is a relief because we won't have to deal with these trucks coming in and blocking access to our parking lot. This guy definitely has room to pull up, but just didn't for some reason. Is he done? Doesn't look like he's done. Are you done now? Come on, bro. This is hilarious. Another truck is pulling up behind me. I am now sandwiched between two trucks. I'm really impressed by how inconsiderate this guy is. Like, he hadn't even opened up his truck yet when I pulled up. So he saw me waiting behind him, and then he opened the truck and started getting the stuff out, rather than taking the 5 seconds to pull forward enough for me to get around. And now it's been, I don't know, what, 20 minutes? Is he done? Is he finally done? Holy monkeys. It is kind of a crazy time at Eco Geek right now, mostly because we're moving to our new building, and so everyone's running around, and it's right before VidCon. For a while, we had moved down to doing just one episode of SciShow Kids per week, but we're moving back to 2 episodes per week, so my workload has gotten bigger. So there's all that stuff going on, and then all of the Cinema Studios things that are still up in the air. It all comes together to make me feel a little bit stressed out today. I haven't actually eaten anything yet today. It's 5:18 p.m. And I still need to go vote, because today is the primary in Montana. So I've got until 8 o'clock to at least get in line for that. First up, though, we've got our weekly Cinema Studios production meeting. I just stopped at Chipotle to get a salad. And one of the guys behind the counter was like, "Do you have a twin brother?" And I was like, "No." And he said, "Yesterday I was at my friend's house and he turned on a YouTube video and a guy that looked like you was on it." And I was like, it's probably me. And he was like, "Dude, I thought so. I told him, I think that guy comes into Chipotle all the time."
You're missing your blonde stripe. He probably wasn't sure. Is this the second day in a row you've been recognized?
Yesterday we were at Cold Stone. The girl behind the counter was like, "Are you YouTube famous?" She didn't really say it that way. I made her sound more ditzy than she was. She was 0% ditzy in real life. I'm mocking her unnecessarily.
She mentioned telling so-and-so that she met an internet celebrity.
She said she was going to tell her friends that she met an internet celebrity. I wouldn't ever introduce myself that way.
Hello, I'm Michael Aranda. I'm an internet
celebrity. Yeah, that's weird. I guess, like, if you asked, say, Brad Pitt, "Are you a celebrity?" he'd probably say yes.
Most celebrities might say something like, "Well, many people seem to think so."
Because if someone asked me if I was a celebrity, I would be like, no, not really. What is the definition of celebrity?
I'd say it's someone that's easily recognized by the general public.
Do you have to be recognized by a certain percentage of something to be a celebrity? 20% of the population? 10% of the population? What does it mean to be a celebrity?
To be well-known in your field.
These are the questions that keep me up at night.
Are there chemistry celebrities? Someone that's well-known in the chemistry field?
I don't know. There's my polling place. Results from the primary are pouring in. They're still counting in California and Montana, but Clinton's leading in California. Sanders is leading in Montana. Clinton won New Jersey and New Mexico. Sanders won North Dakota, and Clinton won South Dakota. This really, really looks like the end for Bernie Sanders. People have been saying this for months, but I'm going to be surprised if after tonight, Bernie still continues pushing on to the convention. It very solidly looks like it's going to be Clinton versus Trump. And I really hope that all of those people who said that they were Bernie or bust change their mind, because Trump getting into the White House would be tremendously bad for everybody. I guess not everybody. For 99%, probably more than that, of the American population and for people abroad. It's just, that's bad. That's very bad.
We are going to fight hard to win the primary in Washington, D.C.
He's not giving up.
And then we take our fight for social, economic, racial and environmental justice to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
He's going all the way. I have no idea what the path to success is for Bernie. I don't understand. For Bernie to get the nomination, he'd have to pull off like a major miracle at this point.
And I know that the fight in front of us is a very, very steep fight.
I bet Clinton is, if she's watching this right now, very annoyed that he's not going away.
And tonight I had a very gracious call from Secretary Clinton and congratulated her on her victories tonight. It appears that we will likely win Montana.
That's me. That's me, guys. That's me.